about wedding planning, okay? Because, child, this wedding of mine be stressing me. Do you know what stressing me is? Stressing me. And I literally just found out. I was scrolling on Instagram, or was it TikTok? I'm not sure. One of the two, anyway. So I was scrolling down, and this girl was busy planning her wedding, right? Or basically, she's in the process of planning her wedding. And then she's like, yeah, a lot of people keep asking me, oh my gosh, why do you keep eating dessert all the time? And yet you say you want to lose weight so you can fit in your wedding dress, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, honey, I eat dessert because I'm stressed out. And dessert, if you turn it around, means stressed. That's why I eat dessert. And yeah, I don't know why I said that, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. But actually, it kind of caught me thinking because I'm like, hey, that's actually sometimes me. Because when I'm busy planning my wedding and everything, it just hits me. And then sometimes I'm just like, I want to eat ice cream. And mind you, it's freaking cold in the Netherlands, hey? It's really cold in the Netherlands. But like today, you see it all glowed up and stuff. There's some sunshine. English is failing me. Gosh, there's some sunshine going on. So I'm super excited. That's why I was like, you know what? Let's make this video so I can update you guys with what has been happening. I'm so excited. So today we have, of course, tea over here because yeah, whether the sun is out, it's still a little bit cold. Okay, in the house right now, it's a little bit warm, hence why I have like a tank top going on and like sweatpants because yeah, you just never trust this weather, okay? But yeah, so we're gonna do our makeup to go nowhere, but to have a sit down with you guys and talk about this whole wedding planning with you. And maybe you guys can also let me know in the comment section down below if, of course, to the brides that are, to the 2025 brides, yay! I should have literally a crown on right now. Perfect. But anyway, to the 2025 brides and the previous brides or the previous years and the future brides, and if you're engaged or whatsoever, and if you're in a serious relationship, if you're not in a serious relationship, guys, and you feel like this guy is not about to pop the question, then I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna freeze for about 1 minute. Okay, probably 1 minute is a lot. Let's say 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze for 30 seconds and yeah, let you keep moving. Okay, don't watch this video. Don't continue even watching this video because, baby, what are you doing? Why? Why are you hurting yourself like this? You know you want this ring, baby. You know you want this ring. Okay, so no. So I'm gonna start from now. Freeze, and then you start moving along. Okay, don't watch this video. Okay, maybe do, but like, don't watch it for the next 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna freeze. Girl. Anyway, we're back to unfreeze mode. But let's do our makeup. And I'm guessing I'm probably gonna show you guys the type of makeup products that I use. Ooh, probably reflecting. Probably I'm gonna show you guys the makeup products that I'm using at the moment. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just, talk while making the video. But I think it's nice if I show you guys the stuff that I use, because I'm also trying to get into makeup, like doing really good makeup. Like I'm not bad when it comes to makeup. I do pretty good makeup, okay? But I just really want to perfect it. So that is one of my goals in 2025, to perfect my makeup. Okay, so I can do my own makeup at my wedding. I'm joking. Why would I want to do that? I'm a queen that day, so why would I want to hurt my feelings in my heart that much? Okay, so ain't no way. Let's start off. I already laced my wig. Actually, I'm actually this. I got this wig, and it's a kinky yucky, something like that. I'm not big on wig stuff, but okay. Stop mumbling and bubbling, Fanny, and let's go on with this video. Okay. So planning a wedding. Guys, like I don't know how these girlies do it, but no, it's just a bit too much for me. But I think also the reason why there's a reason actually why people get wedding planners to actually plan their wedding, because that is their job, and your job as a bride is just to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show and have a glass of wine, not tea, okay? But point is, now I get it why a lot of people have wedding planners to plan their wedding. Because in the beginning, I was like, why should I get a wedding planner? Because like it's one of the biggest days of my life and the happiest days of my life, or one of the happiest days of my life. I'm literally gonna have somebody's surname. Okay, that's weird. Like in a few months, I'm not gonna mention when my wedding is, because the internet is not really your best friend. Okay, but my wedding is in a few months, and yeah, I'm gonna take somebody else's surname soon. Not even just in a few months, soon. So that's kind of scary, don't you think so? Like, I think it's very scary. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I want to keep my surname, because why? Also, I'm busy doing my makeup, and if you see I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the mirror right over here, okay? But of course, every now and then I'm gonna look at you and smile and talk and do all the cute stuff. So I'm literally just busy brushing my brows. This is, yeah, I got this in Hema. Yeah, it's a eyebrow pencil and eyebrow brush. The pencil, it opens up, and the pencil, this is how the pencil looks like. But it's not really for my skin tone, so I don't use it. I literally only use the spoolie, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm getting married quite very soon. And yeah, my wedding is basically, how do I say this actually? How do I say this? I'm having two weddings in two different countries, basically, on different dates and months. So the first wedding is obviously gonna be big and everywhere. There's a lot that's gonna happen. Okay, let me just say there's a lot that's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna spill it just because, you know. And the second wedding, I know I'm like, it's gonna be like, you know, something cozy and not a lot of people, but I gave out invitations to both two weddings already. And honey, when I tell you that both two weddings are gonna be big at this point, yeah, yeah, it just, yeah, it has to. So initially for the second wedding, um my plan was to just have it to plan something small and cute. But then the list said, you're having a big wedding on both 2 days. So yeah, I'm stuck. I'm very stuck. Oh my gosh, I found it. Guys, I've been looking for this eyebrow pencil for the longest, but yeah, for some reason I just didn't find it. So I got another one. Wow. Typical Finny. If I cannot find something, I literally just go back to the store and get another one, and then I end up having it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna fill in my brows. But yeah, I'm basically having two weddings in two different countries on two different months and dates, basically. And all of them are gonna be in the summer season because why? I'm a summer baby, and I was like, you know what? Let's have a summer wedding in both different countries, and that's what we're doing. Um, but yeah, so let's talk about real stuff, okay? Planning a wedding is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the weak. Let's just put it out there, okay? If you're busy, if you're engaged like me, and you're about to be engaged, or you're busy planning somebody else's wedding, just know it's not for the faint-hearted. You really need to have the time, the energy, the patience, because it's going to test you. Ooh, the wedding plans are gonna test you real quick, okay? But also, the most important thing is you need to have the money, okay? And I know a lot of people are like, but no, Fanny, you don't have to have a lot of money to plan a wedding, baby. Yes, you do, okay? You really do need to have a lot of money to plan a wedding, especially a wedding, um, especially if you're gonna have like a traditional wedding and a white wedding as well. And that's what I'm having. I'm having a traditional wedding and a white wedding as well. So let's talk about planning actually, okay? So I don't have a wedding planner because my take is of, okay, this is the only day that I get married, and this is my first and last time that I'm getting married, okay? So I want to plan it. I want to go through the whole stress, through the whole um tears and laughters and cries and everything. I want to feel it all, okay? And then I started planning my wedding. Garunga, ganja, garunga, ganja, garunga, ganja, my goodness, guys. Oh, man. Ache. Did I think of, did I ever think of, of getting a wedding planner when I was in the process of planning this wedding? Of course I did. Because I was like, you know what? This is not for me. So let me get a wedding planner. And then my fiance was like, yeah, but it's still fun, if we plan the wedding and people also join in and plan this wedding of ours. And I was like, okay, that makes sense as well. So I was like, okay, fine. We are just gonna um, plan the wedding together. So basically, it's me, obviously, the bride that's planning this wedding. And I have my sisters as well that are helping me plan the wedding. And I also have a few of my friends that are helping me plan the wedding. And I absolutely like with my what? With my planning team, basically, they are absolutely amazing. Like when I tell you amazing, they are amazing. I think at some point, like I just annoy them every single time I text them and they say like, oh, this, and they see my message. They're probably like, oh, this girl, what does she want again? I love you guys so much and I really appreciate you guys. And I know the day of the wedding is gonna be amazing, absolutely amazing. And that is just because of you guys, okay? But yeah, so basically we are the ones planning the wedding together, of course, with my fiance that is also supporting in all of this. And for some reason, like I think my fiance is absolutely just done with his whole planning of the wedding because I keep asking like, okay, what type of flowers do you want? How do you want the theme to look like? Do we have any special requirements that we have to tell our deco lady and stuff like that? And he's just like, babe, I don't know, babe, I don't know. What do you think? And then I tell him my idea, and he's like, you know what? I think that's a great idea. And I'm like, yeah, but what is your idea? He's like, yeah, gewoon. So yeah, gewoon is like, yeah, just normal or yeah, I don't really know how to explain gewoon, but yeah. Oh yeah, I used the baby skin, yeah, Maybelline baby skin as my primer because it is a primer. I get this from Namibia, but they also have it in the store. So every single time I run out, and I don't have it anymore. When I either go to the makeup stores and just get it, because luckily they at least have this one in the Netherlands as well. So yay, amazing for me. Oh, this hair is in the way, my gosh. But yeah, so as I was saying, so we're busy planning the wedding in two different countries, and there's a lot that goes in planning a wedding, honestly. I wish people had told me this, but they did not. Okay, they absolutely did not. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Caramel, which is basically normal to oily with clay, and I'm using the shade 350 Caramel. But yeah, nobody absolutely told me that. Fanny, planning a wedding is it's a lot of work, okay? It is a lot of work. Why is my thing almost done? I think it's done. I think it's done. Wait, scrape out the thing because I don't have the money. I spent all the money in the wedding at this point. Do you hear that sound? You know what? No, let's just get our other foundation. But I didn't want to use it because I'm not going anywhere. But it's fine. So I switched it up to Fenty Beauty. I'm using the shade 430. Yeah, this is honestly one of the best make foundations that I have found and that fits my skin tone, because usually I would mix the 350, the caramel of Maybelline, with something else, with like a darker thing, so like a concealer or anything. But when I found the Fenty Beauty, oh, I was starstruck. I was honestly like, wow. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, that dimba and I'm going. I'm not gonna put too much. What was I saying, guys? What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, I forgot. But anyway, so my theme colors are basically emerald green, white, and a touch of gold. And of course, I also have champagne, like the champagne color, and beige as well, and cream, because yeah, you just have to have. I think for me, one thing about me, I'm like, you know what, Fanny, try to have as much as different colors as you can so you can play around with them, because then if I just fix to one thing, for example, if I just say, okay, my theme is emerald green and white, it's I I'm even trying to imagine it. It's not sitting very well with me, you know. So yeah, I have about five colors. Wait, emerald green, white, gold, champagne, beige, and cream. Six colors. But of course, all these six colors that I just mentioned, it's something that really will blend in. Okay, so yeah, basically. Um, So those are my colors, and I have about seven bridesmaids. Oh, wow. I have about seven bridesmaids, and um, my fiance has four. Yeah, my fiance has four groomsmen. I know what you guys are thinking, but like, why does he only have four? It's because the others will be attending to the different country, the second country that we'll be planning our wedding to. Okay, because so basically, yeah, that's why he has. Because he was supposed to actually have five groomsmen for the first country that we'll be going and spending spending. Let me just tell you, yeah, let me just tell you the first country where we are going to do it. But the first country will be Namibia, in my home country. So basically, the fifth groomsman, he was supposed to make it, but then, yeah, due to some personal reasons, he couldn't make it anymore, which is very, very sad. So if you're watching this, I'm not gonna mention his name, but if you're watching this, I absolutely, absolutely, absolutely appreciate it for, really joining in with the whole planning and everything. You are absolutely amazing. Mwah. And yeah, we'll see you in the second country. Okay. But yeah, back to the number of groomsmen. I was initially supposed to, my plan basically was only to have about 5, maximum 6 bridesmaids, you know. But then, yeah, things happen. And yeah, the girlies want to be part of it. So I was like, yeah, why not? So what I'm basically saying is we have an uneven group of the bridal squad. Basically, I have 7 girls. My fiance has about 4 guys, which is fine, honestly. 2 guys, like 2 of his friends that are part of the groomsmen that are going to Namibia, um, are coming from the Netherlands, and then the other 2 are based in Namibia, which are my friends and his friends as well. Okay, not really, yeah, friends slash family. And then those are also Martin's friends. He really grew fond of them when the couple of times that he's been in Namibia too, and he spent like a lot of time with them and a few days with them, and he absolutely just loves them or enjoys. Yeah, okay, loves them is a weird word to say. This is a oh, LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade um fawn. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna, zoom it out. Yeah, much better. So you guys can see the products and how I'm doing my makeup. Um, but yeah, so basically that's what's happening. So with the concealer, I'm gonna be mixing it a little bit with this. This is Kiko Milano, and in the shade, yeah, color 8. Yeah, it just says color 8. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And most of my bridesmaids are obviously based in Namibia, and some are coming from Germany, Norway, France, what else? Did I forget to mention? Oh yeah, the Netherlands, yeah, etc. I forgot the other countries where they are because the girls are everywhere, honestly. Um, yeah, so basically that is what's gonna be happening. Um, so let's go straight into why we decided to plan our own wedding. Number one, as I told you, I love the rush of it, the stressful parts. It's like a job. It's basically a job, hey? So I love the stressful part of it. I love the fun part of it. And yeah, I just love it so much. So, how I got to find my deco lady is initially I wanted somebody else. Initially, I really wanted somebody else. Yeah, because she was the only one that I actually saw a lot on Instagram. And then, and also somebody else referred me to her, and they were like, no, she's really good because they had also used her for their wedding, like used the deco lady that I wanted initially for their wedding. So I WhatsApped the lady, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that unfortunately for that date I'm booked out, and yeah, I really wish that I would have helped you because yeah, I love helping every client that somebody referred to me. I really love helping them, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh shoot, now there goes my wedding deco lady." And then I was like, okay, but don't you know any other good person like you? But obviously, I know you are like really good, but don't you know anybody else that is super good as well? And she's like, actually, I do. And I think she's available, but I'm not 100% sure. But here's her number. You can always contact her and find out if she's available or not. And if she is, that's great. And if she's not, let me know, and then I'll try to get somebody else for you. I'm like, okay, cool, sup. So then she sent me her contact now my deco lady. She sent me the contact details of my current deco lady, and I WhatsApped her, and yeah, everything went smoothly. We had our first call. Um, yeah, we had our first call with my deco lady and my fiance, just so we can, get to know each other a little bit before we decide that, okay, you know what, we want to actually go with you so you can um, decorate our wedding. And after the call, she was super amazing. So we're like, you know what, let's go for her. So hence why we decided to go for my deco lady. I'm also not going to mention her name just yet. Um, but I will definitely, after the wedding, I will definitely, do another video of like sort of what this one I'm using the contour, like Revolution Contour in the shade or color F16. But yeah, so then fine, we decided, you know what, we really like her vibe, she's super nice, so let's go for her. Fine. And then we had a second call as well with her, just to, find out how she's doing, and yeah, wish her happy new year's and stuff like that. And then also talk about now our ideas. So we started talking about our ideas, and she's like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love you guys' idea. Like, absolutely love you guys' idea, because also nobody has ever done it. Okay, but actually, she's like, no, nobody has ever done it. And I actually, like, she was like, no, actually, in the past, I was supposed to do something similar to that. But then due to the fact that the bride, that time that she was still working with, the bride only told her 2 weeks before the actual wedding, right? So she's like, we don't have 2 weeks to pull off what you want. So they decided to just do something simple and yeah, basic, but still, of course, still nice. But just the fact that she was informed 2 weeks in advance, like 2 weeks before the wedding, she was like, uh, you know. So she's like, no, it's actually good that you are contacting me this early, so then my team and I can start really planning it months in advance. So that's what I did. So then we all brainstormed together. My sisters joined in the call so they can also have like an idea, because yeah, all I've been doing at this point was just, FaceTiming, Skyping, calling, video calling, WhatsApping all this vendors. And I really wanted my sisters to be there, because I've only been doing it online. So I was like, you know what, since I'm in the Netherlands at the moment and my sisters are in Namibia, so why don't they just also join in and try to really, so we can just try to put ideas together and then come up with like one big thing, you know? Because when I go to Namibia, at least my sisters already know like what type of decor I want and what type of flowers I like, what type of chandeliers we're talking about, and all that, and how many chandeliers. Because then on the day of the wedding, then my sisters can actually delegate. I think it's delegate, or is it delicate? No, it's not. Definitely not delicate. Delegate. Oh, yeah, that word. English is not my mother tongue. I'm also one speaking in a proud one. Okay, don't play with me. But anyway, so then my sisters can actually delegate, or dela, whatever it is, and make sure that everything is done properly and how I want it to look like, and how I want it to be like. Because obviously, I'm gonna be in the church saying, walking down the aisle, saying yes to the love of my life, and that's on period. Okay. But yeah, so that's basically why I was like, you know what, my sisters would be nice for my sisters to join in. And they were like, oh, yes, of course, I would love to join in. I was like, yes, amazing. So the call was over, and we were, of course, contemplating, and ideas were not really going hand in hand with what we want and with what we are telling our decor lady. But overall, at the end of the day, we at least came up with a solution. And then, yeah, now we're busy um, implementing it basically. Um, yeah, so then let's talk about, so with the deco, it's honestly, I feel like it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be different. Why I say it's gonna be different, because in the beginning, I'm kidding. In the beginning, um, I basically wanted something sophisticated, something wow, something something fancy, elegant, for a queen like me. And then I was like, but I actually want something different, because why I thought that is because one day I was busy scrolling on my Instagram and my Pinterest and my YouTube as well. I'm not on Facebook. Ugh, no. But I was busy scrolling on my 3 social media platforms, and I was like, obviously I searched like wedding deco ideas or like wedding theme ideas and stuff like that. And then the same old thing kept popping by. The same old thing kept popping by, popping by, popping by, which is the same thing that I want, like fancy, sophisticated, elegant, and all that classy type of queen vibe. But then I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want something that is, oh, it's another wedding. Oh, we've seen that last year. Oh, we've seen that last month. No, I don't want that. So I was like, you know what? Let me think of something else. And then I thought of something else, and I was like, oh, yes, this is it. This is what we're gonna do. Then I decided to go on TikTok. I also have a TikTok account, so if you are not following me on TikTok yet, it's T. Run, don't walk, run and go follow me, okay? Okay, because there I do like really short snippet videos and stuff, because YouTube is just a lot of editing, and it's just a lot of work. Of course, I love to talk. I love to engage with you guys. You guys are amazing, okay? But it's also just a lot of work. But I promised myself that this year I'm gonna post constantly. I'm gonna make content and just be that constant girly, okay? Because every single time I go on Instagram or TikTok, they're always, literally, there's always somebody that is like, post your content, and I'm just like, ouch, ouch. Why are you shouting? Like, why you? It feels like they're talking to me directly, which they are, because I'm like, dang, girl, why are you shouting at me like that? Okay, stop it. I'm a grown woman, okay? But I was like, you know what? They're actually right. Just post the content. If you're a bit scared, like, oh, what are people gonna think of me? Oh, now that means the whole world's gonna watch you. And so what, my dear? So what? Bill Gates did not just become Bill Gates. Of course not. Okay, maybe he had like a few inheritance here and there, but still, okay. The point is, post that content, honey. Okay, back to my wedding planning. um, so yeah, I was like, you know what? I want something different. So I go on TikTok, right? I'm gonna put my TikTok handle somewhere there. So I go on TikTok, and then I typed it in, and then literally I found somebody, like, only, I think it was what, 3 people, but that was obviously not in Africa. It was in America and the UK. Only 3 people, or at least the 3 videos that I watched, they actually made that or have the similar ideas that I also want to implement in my wedding. So I was like, oh my gosh, jackpot. Thank you, girls. Thank you, girls. Like, what? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I was so excited when I saw that. And I was like, you know what? We're doing this. We are gonna definitely do this idea thing, because obviously nobody has ever done that idea in Namibia. So I'll be the first. I will be the first. But I'm also nervous. Ask me why I'm nervous. Why are you nervous? Shoot, what the?
Bro, what are you doing
Bro,
here?
what do you mean? What am I doing here? Why are you nervous? We want to know. Don't we want to know, guys? Yeah, we want to know. Really, guys? Come on. Okay, so the thing is, I'm nervous that it might not turn out as how I want it.
Yeah, but B.
Yeah, but those are small things to be worried about because I understand why you're nervous and everything, but like, it's her job, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, but okay, I honestly get it why you're nervous. It's because like sometimes you're like, okay, will they do it right? Will they not do it right? Like, you never know. But also you just gotta trust the process. You know? You know?
Yeah, but it's also very hard,
Oh,
especially.
oh, I shouldn't drink your tea.
No,
Let me just take a sip. Just one. Okay, continue.
really, like, come on. But anyway, as I was saying, it's just the matter of like, because I'm all the way this side, and
Mhm.
we just WhatsApp each other, so it's very hard to determine whether it's going to turn
Okay,
out correctly or not.
then probably don't think about it too much.
It's hard to not
Like
think about it.
it is her job. And as much as you're nervous and worried that, okay, it might not work out, it might work out, yeah, you just never know. You have to actually trust her because, I mean, it's her job. Again, I will not stop saying it's her job
Yeah,
because
but
it's
come
honestly
on,
is her
dude.
job. You're not a deco lady. Like, as much as you have your ideas, hence why a lot of people get literally, you know what? Why am I even talking to you? Let me talk to your YouTubers. Hey, YouTubers. I'm her other twin. But anyway, as I was saying, as much as you get, oh wait, should I not talk to your people?
No, but
But you're
I
making a
don't.
video for them and maybe for you also, but like mostly for them. So wait, pause. You now freeze. Wow, did I just do that? But anyway, I'm saying what I mean is, as much as you're nervous and stuff like that, she's not a deco person, and I get it that you're stressed out, you're nervous, it might not work out, it might not
Guys,
be
look
like
at this
how you want
girl.
it to be, but still, hey, and she's still talking.
Trust the process.
I just kidding. Wait, did you just
No, I didn't.
like actually freeze?
No, I did not freeze. I
Oh,
was just
okay.
like,
But like,
what the?
hmm.
Like, girl.
But anyway,
Yeah. Hi.
just trust the process, bro. Just trust the process, and I think, yeah, I honestly think it's gonna work out. And if it doesn't, then I la vida loca your life, eh? But that's just me because I just came here to ask you
Vida loca your life.
why you're nervous because you did ask. Ask me why.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
nervous.
didn't ask you,
And
so.
like literally, really, it's just me and you here. There's nobody here else to ask
Yeah,
you the
but
question.
this is
So
the
I was like,
reason why
let me
they.
come out of the shower and ask you the question. Also, you're very loud. Can you like tone it down a little bit?
Yeah, but you weren't
Because
here
I'm going
while I
to
was
sleep
filming,
now,
so.
and like, yeah. Also, maybe good to know to refresh your tea because
Bye,
bye,
girl.
YouTubers.